been any times in your life in general or during isolation where you felt like something had destroyed your dreams or changed your mood and the way you thought about things?
Nope.
No?
Nope. Didn't change my mood at all.
Oh, not at all.
Straightforward. My mood is straightforward.
And what is a straightforward mood?
Encouraged. Encouraged to do bigger and better things in the future.
Okay. Well, as I said before, yes, some things may happen in life, and I believe that it sometimes change the way I see things and change how I feel during the day or during the week or during the months. But I feel like God is in control, and I'm gonna just let him take control of the way I see things, the way I think about things, and putting my trust in him and also my emotions. So yeah. Have anything you've seen, heard, or experienced caused you to think of God through a different light, whether positively and negatively? Is there anything you've seen, heard, or experienced?
I mean,
so it could be positive or negative. Where you see God.
during this pandemic?
No, just like in general. Anything you've seen, heard, or experienced.
Going to Oshkosh twice. No, 3 times.
Would you like to explain to them what is Oshkosh?
Oshkosh Royalties is it's actually Oshkosh, Wisconsin. So it's in Wisconsin, which is a state. But Oshkosh is a gathering of pathfinders and adventurers. Pathfinders are pretty much Christian Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts. But yeah, so it's basically just a gathering of pathfinders, adventurers, parents, kids, youthlings who are not in adventurers, pathfinders yet, or just elder peoples that come to worship God. Basically, it's just a huge church, basically, of all people from different countries that just come and just worship God. And I've been blessed to go 3 times and meet a whole bunch of people and get a whole bunch of pins. Pins are the rewards that you get on your sash. Sash is what you wear in your uniform. So yeah, get a whole bunch of friends, pins, meet a whole new people, and just dive in different cultures and such. So yeah, I've been blessed to be in that environment.
I can definitely say that some things that I hear, some things I've experienced and seen have like made me believe or see God in a different way, both negatively and positively. Right now, I am disowning or throwing away any negative thoughts that might have been about God and just acknowledging that He's in control and whatever He allows happens for a reason. And even though whatever happens that may seem negative and have a negative effect on us, we can find a way to see it in a positive way. And just because something happens, it doesn't change who God is and how loving and how powerful and amazing God is. So yes, what would be a good thing to do to get back on track or work through any storms or issues you may face? So like if something basically disturbed your process in doing something, how would you say? What would you say you could do to get back on track?
Do the thing that you originally were doing, but do it in short bursts. So then you could like engage in starting to do what you originally were doing. So if you were working out, just do some light push-ups, like 10 push-ups a day, something like that, and then increase it as you go along during the weeks, and then you'll get back on track of what you were originally doing, and then you might end up going to the gym and doing all the workouts there like you originally were doing. So yeah, that's exactly what I'm trying to do. But yeah, just do it in small bursts and then increase.
Okay, so what would you, like, if you're not motivated at all to do anything, not even little by little, what would you do? Or what would you say is the best way to deal with that? I understand you might be motivated to do something, but sometimes the thing that you want to do, you're not motivated to do it because you were disturbed or because something happened in life. So what would you do in that situation when you're not motivated to try to become motivated?
Honestly, if you have something that you were disturbed of doing that you wanted to do, like when you were younger or something like that, it's never too late to find new things that you are motivated to do. So I guess find new motives that maybe encourage you to do what you originally were trying to do when you were younger. Maybe something that encouraged you to do it. Or, I mean, you could also be influenced by other people. Pretty sure you could find somebody that said that.
I would say you might be motivated to do something and you're disturbed, or like whatever the situation might be, it may seem, or it actually is the case, that you cannot fulfill or you cannot resume your process of doing so. But I would say that there's different ways to do whatever you have to do. There's different ways, different roads of getting where you want to be. And sometimes we start on this road and we're like, we're going to do this, and because we feel like we're disturbed, we cannot go down that road, that there's no other way to reach that destination. But there are different ways to do it, so don't get dismotivated. That's a word. Don't lose your motivation because you're stopped in your tracks. And also, I would say to surround yourself with people that encourage your growth and say positive things, and you see them trying to do their best, and also they're encouraging you. So, yeah.
I would say for the encouraging part, for the people that encourage you, also find people that encourage you while you do something that you're not supposed to be doing. Like, as in, for example, sometimes when you make a left and you were told to make a right, you still find your way to the destination when you get encouraged to go to lead you to another way just to get to the same destination that you were going to originally go to if you made a right.
I'm not following.
When you do something that you're not supposed to do, or that wasn't in the general description of what you were supposed to do, but your friends are like, okay, that's fine, but you could still find your way to getting to the destination that you're supposed to be originally going to, the goal that you're supposed to go to if you took the right direction.
Oh, okay, so you're saying even if you decide to stray from the path that you're supposed to go to, you can still reach it.
Yep.
Okay.
Little help.
What are your thoughts on the different things happening in this world?
Okay. Alright. What do I think about it? It's weird. Mostly talking about the pandemic. The social injustice I find very natural. That usually does happen. Riots don't happen though. Well, they don't usually happen to the extent that it happened. But mostly talking about the pandemic. We've never really been under a pandemic before. I mean, there was that one time back when I was in second grade or something like that. That was when Ebola was going around, but it was never here. So I guess that's one specific time where it was discussed. But a pandemic is very weird. And I think that we're all just trying to understand what to do while the health workers are actually trying to understand what to do as well. We're over here just with our mask on and being like, okay, so we're safe. But we're still seeing a lot of people get sick going. So it's like, just trying to understand what's going on. In the world today, I mean, 2020 has been a very trying year for a lot of people. I would say for everybody, honestly. But yeah, pretty much.
Okay, how would you make sense of what's going on? Like, what explanation or... Yeah. What would you say? How would you make sense of it?
I would describe it as study guide to the real test.
And what is the real test?
The real test is like the ultimate test of faith. Like the ultimate test of how faithful we are to God.
Okay,
something is going to happen, basically.
Okay. For me, I would say how to make sense of it. We won't necessarily have all the explanations to why things happen. Things happen. It's a sinful world we live in, so things aren't always going to be perfect. And even though we try to make plans, organize, have backup plans, sometimes it don't work and things just happen, But I would say that even though things happen in this world, we can think of it although we live in a sinful world, we live in a sinful world, so sinful things or negative things and storms are gonna come, but God is in control. So just have faith in God and just trust Him. Yep. Do you believe that there is a significant reason why these things has been occurring other than what we have said before?
To me personally, no. I do not know why these things are occurring, but I definitely do think that the devil is really trying to make himself known. He's not winning, I can tell you that, but he is definitely trying his hardest.
Okay. I would say, as I said before, it's a sinful world, and Jesus is coming, and it might seem like, oh, new news. It's not new, people have been saying Jesus is coming, and we sometimes wonder, okay, but when, and we all say like he's coming soon, but like what is soon? And I just believe like the more days pass, the more weeks pass, the more months and years, things may seem the brightest, sometimes the worst, and more things will continuously happen until the coming of Jesus. And because it's days are passing, weeks are passing, months and years, and it's Jesus, like the coming of Jesus is arriving soon, the devil will try his hardest to get as much people on his side. Yes. During this pandemic, if you could, what kind of advice, motivation, encouragement, or guidance would you give to the viewers?
Can I say it? Can I say it?
Say whatever.
Wear your masks.
Okay.
Stay 6 feet when you're out in public. Just be aware. Honestly, just be aware of everything that's going on. Stay like pretty much aware on news of everything. Vote if you're old enough. Vote. And just have a level head. Don't be crazy. And just understand, just know that God is coming soon. So you don't have to be a reckless person or something.
I would say that just keep your head up, believe in yourself, remember that you're strong and you're capable, and that even if you fall off track, that you can get back on track. Even if you have to stop your path, you can find different ways to reach your destination. I would say just trust in God and remember that He is in control. And I don't know if you believe in God, what you believe in, what your religion is, but I encourage you to make it your priority to put God first and to read His word and to obey His word and to make His will your will also. And just stay encouraged. Yes, make yourself better yourself, and just keep striving, keep pushing, keep smiling, and surrounding yourself in positivity. But yes, thank you for watching. And again, this is our guest for this video,
John Tom. It's gonna be right here again.
Yes. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like,
subscribe,
comment, and
follow on all of her socials.
share to 2 friends, 2 family members, 2 people that you meet. And yeah, love you today, tomorrow, and every day. Stay strong. Bye, Royalties.